1985, I was getting bullied at school, and I said to my dad, what do I do? My dad said, you have to defend yourself. My name is Mark Galea, and this is my home. This is the first class I started at, and first day I started it, I loved it. If someone attacks you, first have your distance. If they break that distance, then about defending. And yeah, it was never about attacking or bullying anyone. It was all about defending myself. I've had 25 fights, boxing, kickboxing. I've had four Taekwondo fights, and I started learning from my instructor. Then, as you get older, you start to realise you can't fight forever. So you start leaning towards training. How can I bring the younger guys through? How can I educate them? How can I make them into a better person and a better fighter? I'm very old school, very, very old school. I'm loud.
On your mark! Let's go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, stand up!
Well, at age 42, I won the Amateur League Victorian title. I've also won Australian title in kickboxing and a Victorian title in kickboxing. I've seen a lot of my friends who are in the boxing game and who still go around and spar, and you start to realise, hey, I think enough's enough, and they don't know when to say no, and you got to know when your time is up. Because I spar with all the boys here. You know, these boys are 19, 20, 25. I'm getting slower, they're getting faster. I'm getting old. That's what it tells me, but you're only as old as you feel. And you know what, I'm physical fitness wise, I'm keeping up with them. Sparring wise, I'll cut back, but the more I educate them, the more better fighters they are going to be. So yeah. I've actually had my time. I've realised in the last 6 months throwing these young boys that I'm slowing up, and when you've got two kids as they're growing up and you start slurring your words out, you know, you don't want to be like that. You want to spend time with them. You want to also take class. You want to be a bit more aware, because the more sparring you do, as you get older, the more the brain starts getting hit, the more slower you get, the more hits you cop.
Hey, guys, let it go, boys. Ah! Wait, out.
Well, the biggest influence in my career would have to be Master Jamal Hassan and, of course, Tarek Solek. But I also had a few other guys that I really looked up to. Gerald Idlan, and also a guy who's not with us today, Raj, Roger Abbas, fantastic boy, great fighter. I had a lot of the big boys guide me, because if it wasn't for them, I probably would have been locked up. I never pressure my kids into anything. I let them ask me, and it was all about, I wanted them in there, but I didn't want to pressure them. So I used to bring them training, they used to watch me, and they said, Dad, I want to do it. I want to do it. I said, okay, let's get into Taekwondo. And they started Taekwondo. They've been doing it for about 5 years now. So yeah, and they love it. My wife works here as well, you know. She's part of the team here. And ever since she's become part of the team working, and she's realised, well, this is a sport. You know, I'd rather him actually fighting in the ring than actually out in the street. You know, and it's more safer, it's more environmentally safe. I mean, you've got people around you know, we're well educated. I mean, someone cuts, patches his eye up, you know, it's just about being smart. Every time I fight, she used to cry. She's an emotional person. But in the last 2 years, she's starting to realise that, which has taken a long time, she's starting to realise this is what I love. I'm a bit of a loner, but when I'm in the club, I count them as sort of my family. I actually enjoy them making me laugh, having fun, watching the young boys grow up and being men. That's the biggest achievement, I reckon.